Hey everybody, so Nico Action here with X's for Show, and I'm so excited. So, big thing happened in the world of gaming. Magic the Gathering has released a Final Fantasy set, and I couldn't be more excited. Lifelong Magic the Gathering player, lifelong Final Fantasy player, since I'm like 10 and 12 respectively. Such a big fan, couldn't be more excited. Definitely love checking out like some of the special fan material. Also, such a big nerd. I have my Ultimanias out. I'm ready to do this. So we have an amazing set of stuff to open up here. So I picked up the starter deck, or the starter kits, and then I also got a bundle box. And so I'm really excited to unbox all of this live. I also already unboxed some cards, and you guys can check those videos out on my Blue Sky. I'll link that up in a little bit. I'm not going to spend too much time on the starter kit because everybody can go online and get exactly what is in this, right? So I'm popping the box open now for the first time. One of the things that was really exciting, though, was I love that it came with an online code to open this in the game, the arena, right? Which is one of my favorite things. I love playing arena. And so getting to have these cards there for the same price, kind of pretty good deal to me, right? Here we go. We're coming out the box. All right. I love that this also comes with the starter kit play guide. I love this little booklet. It's so complete, and it's nice little edition of it. The play boxes, right? Just as cute as I'd hoped. You got Cloud, you got Sephiroth. Really excited about that. And you just kind of got to pop them into shape real quick, which I actually prefer this because I would have been really frustrated if this came in the box was crushed, right? Now, like I said, I'm not going to go crazy opening these because everybody can get the deck list online. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to pop Cloud in his box and Sephiroth in his box, right? So let's get these guys out. Here we go. All right. Now, just to start off at the top, I have my Cloud Planet's Champion and my Sephiroth Planet's Heir. Don't know why I couldn't read out of nowhere. Just want to point out that these are so great. I love these top cards. They look great. I really love that they come with the deck because you do kind of want to feel like the thing you're getting is special when you're getting one of these boxes. There's different ways to get these sets, and so it's just really nice when something kind of comes special on the front, and it's not like it's a super rare card because then anybody that buys the set gets it, but gives it that vibe. So all right, I've got my Cloud deck box all closed up, right? Looks great. I'm gonna do the same thing with my Sephiroth deck box. I actually love that Sephiroth's hair continues on to the next panel, but Cloud's sword doesn't, right? We all know what's important here, I guess. Thanks, guys, for favoring hair. But no, really, so excited. And I know I've been seeing this set all over because, I went to a game store in Philly the other day. I went to Red Cap in Philly and picked up 2 booster packs because I couldn't wait for these guys to come, right? All right, so I got my 2 deck boxes. Right, and like I said, guys, you can look up the deck list online. I'll probably flash that at some point so you guys can check it out. But the deck list is available, so you guys definitely know you don't need to see that get unboxed. But just a couple of things real quick. So like I said, I picked up 2 sets the other day from Red Caps in Philly. And it was really great to get these in my hands. Mostly commons like you expect. I definitely got my first Moogle. So, of course, I'm thrilled. So we got Cloudbound Moogle from Final Fantasy XIV. This is a common piece. Some really cool things. I loved getting to see Zidane and Garnet on You're Not Alone. Really cool. Just really special seeing summoners. I'm a big 10 guy, 8, 10 tactics advanced. These are my games, right? You guys can tell where my gaming source is from, what exact era. I loved seeing that, you've got summons, you've got Guardian Force Ifrit from Final Fantasy VIII. Summons have different names depending on the games they're in, whether they're Aeons, Eidolons, Guardian Forces. So it's so great to see that. I really love that. And then just like some really signature pieces, like you've got like Gigantode from Final Fantasy 15. It's got that big Final Fantasy world feel, but it's also got that amazing Magic the Gathering vibe. I love it. I also want to say that now this was like really mind blowing to me. I opened this one card and I got this uncommon, a side quest card collection. Magic card. It's a double-sided card. Really excited to see how that's going to work in a deck. But no, I also got some really exciting things, like from Final Fantasy 14. I got this hollow circle of power that was really cool. There were a lot of really exciting things, like I got my first sorceress. Hey, what's up, Adea? Love of my life. Think you're so great. No notes. Got another great hollow. I love the way that shines. Hey, what Galoof's final act? How you doing? Also, again, I'm a big 10 boy. Rides the shoe puff. Guys, this is literally built in for fans. Like, this is what we come for, right? Like, I don't know about you, but like when I hear that they're doing a set, I want it to be like something this specific, like Saj's Chocobo. Like, this is so cool. This is a reference to Final Fantasy 13. Again, like, I love these cards. Now, I got a couple of rares, too, that I was really excited about. So, Luisos Sacrifice right here, right? Zodiac Umbral God. I was really happy with this one. I thought that the way the card looks with that little hollow for it being a rare, just it comes together so nice. And, I mean, when I see 5 mana cost and it's all the same mana type, I'm already kind of iffy, but he's a 5/5. Whenever Zodiac enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control of their choice, rounded down. What the fuck? And then whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Zodiac. What? Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you. That's crazy. What a cool card, right? I'm recording this on Father's Day. Speaking of Sins of the Father, I got this one rare that like it really like kind of took my brain away. And it's a Sin Spear's Punishment, and it's a 7/7. Okay, but it does cost 7. Now this one is nuts, right? So first of all, already we're talking Sin, we're talking Spear, we're talking Final Fantasy X, one of my favorite things in the world. Legendary creature. And whenever Sin enters, he has flying or attacks. Exile a permanent card from your graveyard at random, then create a tapped token that's a copy of that card. If the exiled card is a land card, repeat this process. What? That's amazing. Now, he costs 4 plus a swamp, a forest, and, I feel like when you're... blue mana, I feel like when you're looking at a card and you're playing with a card like this, I feel like you're not going to get this out till way late. I feel this guy is just in your deck to look handsome, but it's worth it. So speaking of mana, right, I did get a beautiful island, right? I got a beautiful island, but I got this awesome hollow plains. So this was just in my pull the other day, and we're going to get into the new good stuff right now, right? I also got this great token Moogle, got this great token hero, and this really lovely Sephiroth art card. Really here for it, right? But now let's get into the bundle box. I'm so stoked for this bundle box because it's it is a little bit more where the random comes in than the starter deck, right? So you guys can see still all sealed up, all pretty like it's a little dinged up from shipping on this side, but you guys can see still factory sealed, right? So let's go for it. So already, I feel like a champion, right? Champion, little Sephiroth. Okay. Now, I want to just go over the stuff that we're going to see in here. We're going to get 16 foil and 16 basic lands. We're going to get a 20-sided die where there's a Moogle on one of the faces. Hey! We're getting 9 14-card MTG FF boosters. We're getting 2 traditional foil extended art legends. We're getting this beautiful card box and 2 reference cards. Can't complain. So this is super exciting. We get these beautiful art pieces, right? Now, so lightning is kind of like my thing, right? So lightning is one of like my absolute favorite things in the world. I think she's so great. Love seeing that. Love this art piece. Super cool, right? Let's take a look at. Oh, shut up. Oh, this is so great. Let's take a look at the box, right? We've got this great top logo. Let's crack. First of all, I love the size of this die. So I'm a big guy, and so this fits in my hand really nice. It's not like a little die, right? This is really cool. They say to use it as a life counter. I say you roll with this bad boy. You definitely gotta use that Moogle luck, right? So I'm so excited to jump into these cards. Now, I also, again, I love that this is a card box for me. That's so exciting. And it's got some great additional pieces here, right? We have our counters we can pop out. We've got our cards, right? We've got our tokens, we've got everything. This is going to be a lot of fun to disassemble in just a little bit. Now, let's take a look. Oh, it's so great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. Some people say that's too much. I don't know. I don't think so. Then we also have our 2 special bag boys, right? So let's dive in. Okay. I'm going to start with our special bag boys, right? Tearing these guys open. It's really funny. Like, I don't think to keep my arms up when I do things, and that makes filming very tricky. All right, we're doing. All right. So we're kicking things off with none other than Snow, right? Looking at this beautiful foil. Oh, shut up. So Snow is from Final Fantasy 13, for those who don't know. Golbez from Final Fantasy 4. Oh, look at this hollow. Shut up. That's so cool. We've got a hollow plane. Okay, yeah, this hollow plane is cool, but oh, guys, this one is totally 7th Heaven. That's too cool, right? This is what I mean by this is like so awesome that it's just so tied into what a fan like me is looking for. 7th Heaven, of course, being the incredibly famous bar from Final Fantasy VII. So exciting. A planes that as soon as you look at it, you know it's Final Fantasy 15. The second you see this thing with this beautiful hollow, oh, that's amazing. I now have, I'm getting too excited, right? I have this lovely Final Fantasy 13 basic island, which is great, but then I can like actually hear the Besaid music as I look at Final Fantasy X's island. So cool. We've got Final Fantasy 8. Oh, wow. So Final Fantasy VIII uses its land as such a method of storytelling. For those who haven't played it, it's like one of my favorite games of all time. Final Fantasy VIII, one of the things about it is your method of transport changes throughout the game. And I don't want to give any spoilers away, just sorting the cards back into order because I keep like tossing them on the desk. But in Final Fantasy VIII, your method of transport changes, and that kind of changes the game for you and the way you play. So that's really cool to see that they're like incorporating even like islands on 8, where islands are a huge part of the game's story, right? Island closest to heaven, island closest to hell too, right? I've got these swamps. I think one of the things that's so great about these hollow foil swamps is the way the foil really can bring to life what looks really dark. Unfortunately, a lot of these swamps, they all just feel a little heavy and dark, right? But they're all looking real cool. I love this 6 mountain. This is great. Also, this 4 mountain, really terrific. I actually really love the design on these mountains, even if they feel a little generic. Here's one from 1. I love 9s. 9 really captures the vibe of 9. We've got another basic land forest here. This one from 3, and then the next one from 11. Right, 11, one of the first online games where I was like, nah, not for me. And then wastes. Oh, hey, new guy. Can't wait to delve more into that. I already love looking at these. These are so much fun. Because, again, like, as I keep opening them and being like, oh, man, this is exactly that thing I love from the games. It's like they really did an amazing job making this feel like Final Fantasy. We've got planes, the same one from before, right? So I got a bunch of that now. Nice to round out my deck. A non-holo of, it looks like 1-for-1 non-holo matchings, right? Great, 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 great. But this one also comes with a quick guide, 2 quick guide cards, right? Little reference babies to help you get playing if you're a new game baby, right? All right. Now, that brings us through our specials. That gets us to where we can open up these 14 packs, right? So already, reminder, I've got this amazing new die. I already opened these 2 the other day. Over here, I've got the stuff I got to pop out, but I'm not going to make you guys sit around and watch me pop all that out, right? I have my starter deck. And then I've got the 16 and 16 specials. All right. Let's go. We got this. Okay. Always ready. So I'm going to start with First Boy. Hey! So, kicking it off with Bird. Love it so much. Bird hero token. We have another double-sided token card. Love these token cards. They're going to come in so handy. They're going to be so useful. So, another Chocobo. Right, I've got Call the Mountain Chocobo. This guy's a common from Final Fantasy VII. Looking real cool. Love that. I've got Quitrub Forayer from Final Fantasy XI. This guy's a zombie. Looking at another common here. Didn't mean to be looking at him for so long. Definitely should have shown him to you guys. I've got Commune with Beavers from Final Fantasy II. This is adorable. Love this. It's another common. Got 1 mana. Look at the top 3 of your card. So 1 forest. Look at the top 3 of your cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact, creature, or land card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library. That's great. Oh, that's so fucking... So I'm playing Final Fantasy X 2 right now. Playing it again, trying to 100 it, right? And I'm in Chapter 5. And so this Ice Flan looks exactly right. This looks exactly right. This is a common... costs 4 and then 2 island. When this creature enters, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. And then it's got island cycling. This guy's great. Love him. We've got Summon Chocomog. This is from 7. This is great. I love this. I love these summons. They look so special in this form. Hilgigas from 6 looks great. Stop it. No, hold on. Now I'm losing my mind because this is so cool. World Map Artifact. This is so great. World Map Artifact. It costs 1. Sacrifice this artifact. Search your library for a basic land card. Reveal it. Put it in your hand. Then shuffle. Tap 3. Sacrifice this artifact. Search your library for a land card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand. Then shuffle. I love this. This is such a great card. World Map. Wow. Okay. I got Garnet. What's up? Right? So Garnet, this is one of the special art cards for the characters. I love these. They're so great. She's got she's a legendary creature. She costs 2 and a plains. Vigilance. When Garnet till Alexandros the 17th enters, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. You and your target opponent each draw a card on tap. She's a 2/1. I love that. This delivery Moogle is the cutest, sweetest thing I've ever seen. What a baby. Super cute uncommon. I'm gonna bang so much stuff that this video is gonna be nothing but explosion noises. It's a poo-poo UFO from 8. Guys, this is so brilliant. 0-4, but it costs 2 flying. He's an uncommon. Yeah, that's great. I love that. Oh, wow. So if you're a 9 fan, Black Waltz #3, this is a really fun card. I really love this, especially the Black Waltzes being different than Vivi, really keeping that spirit of not just, oh, it's visually represented, it's good. We've got Hope from Final Fantasy 13. Another not crazy one, but I'm maybe a little too excited about this Hollow Bard's Bow. And this lovely Vector Imperial Capital Land. Now, this guy's lovely. From Final Fantasy VI, this is this land enters tapped. Tap to add either a swamp or a mountain. I love this. This looks great. So that's my first of the boosters from the box. Now I'm going in for my next booster from the box. Hey, what's up? Right? Just destroyed that bag. That's just absolutely monstrous. Okay, so let's keep going. Once again, starting off with another great token. I've got Hero and Food. And if you know me, food is the way to get my attention. Once again, I was just talking about how much I love these cards for like tying into canon. This one is cornered by the Black Mages. And I was just talking about how much I love tying into the lore of 9. And 9 has so much lore. This card really reflects that. 1/2 swamp. Target sacrifices a creature of their choice. The sorcery is great. You can create a 0/1 Black Wizard creature token. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this token deals 1 damage to each opponent. These are so much fun because they really do feel like they connect to the things that we love. Another Commune with Beavers. Another Quintrub Forayer. Here we've got a Gobu Gardener from Final Fantasy 11. We got a plant beast here. This guy is a 1 forest. And you can tap him to add another forest. That's great. Scorpion Sentinel from 7 with some Cloud Strife flavor text, right? Love that. That's always really cool. Barrett, be careful. Attack while its tail is up. It's going to counterattack with its laser. I love game dialogue and flavor text like that. Hey, what's up, Vincent? Vincent Valentine. Vincent's Limit Break. Love seeing this. This is so cool. Vincent has like different creatures he can turn into in Final Fantasy VII as his limit break. So seeing that he can take on, so it's tiered. Until the end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner control, and has the following power set. If you don't tap anything, it's a Galleon Beast. If you tap 1, it's a Death Gigas. If you tap 3, it's a Hellmasker. The actual card itself, the actual instant, only costs 1 and a swamp. That's awesome. Adventurers Inn, just looking like a classic Final Fantasy town. Valkyrie Aerial Unit. This is from Final Fantasy VII. It's an artifact creature. It's got a pretty heavy cost. 5 and then 2 swamp. Affinity for artifacts. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. It's got flying. When this creature enters Surveil 2. Okay, maybe it's not bad for a 5/4 at that cost. I just don't know that I'll get there. But hey guys, what's up? Hold on real quick. We got Lionheart. Love this. Lionheart being one of Squall's weapons. This is when this equipment enters, it deals 2 damage to any target. Equipped creature gets +2/+1. This is great. It's got an equip cost of 2, and to put it out there, it costs 4. But that makes sense because the weapon that it's referencing, a gunblade, is both a sword and has like an ammo fire at the end. A Dark Knight's Greatsword. This is lovely, right? This card right here, it's an uncommon. It's got job select. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero token and attach it to this. That's awesome. Oh, hey, Cecil the Dark Knight. One of the main characters of 14. I'm sorry, 4. Jeez. One of the main characters of 4. He's got Death Touch and Darkness. And then she's actually referenced to the game. So in Final Fantasy, if you use the spell Darkness, it's got a really great attack rate, but it deals damage to the user. Darkness, whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your total life is less than or equal to half your starting life, untap Cecil and transform it. That's like a really cool way to reference this thing. Okay, hold on. I feel like I missed a card in my excitement after Knight's Greatsword, because between that and Cecil, oh my gosh, this is nuts. Okay, so this is crazy. So Cecil, redeemed paladin, he transforms to his backside. Amazing. But I missed this one, which is X-Death and Neo X-Death sharing two sides of a card. Now, X-Death is when X-Death enters, you get 3 life. He costs 1, a swamp, and a forest. At the beginning of your end step, if there are 6 or more permanents in your graveyard, transform X-Death. And he transforms into Neo X-Death. His power is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That's amazing. That's so cool. Really ties into the canon. Okay, and so then I look down at the pile, and here is a Hollow Balam Garden Seed Academy. That's the main location of Final Fantasy VIII. And then we have a Plains. Love these. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. It's another double side. This is another foil double side. This one's Balam Garden Airborne. Like I mentioned, the method of transportation changes throughout the game. And actually, your school becomes your ship and then can fly. That's amazing. Man, I would have liked school a lot more if school could fly. Moving right along, guys. Let's keep going. All right. Instead of having a token, here I have Sin, Spear's Punishment, an art card. Goes with my Sephiroth. This guy's going to look really great on my shelf, right? Love that. All right. Magitech Infantry from Final Fantasy 15, right? This guy is a common artifact creature, costs 1 plane. He's a 1/1. It's got some decent abilities. We've got a Warrior Sword, right? Referencing Final Fantasy 1, right? Not a high creature, gets +3/+2, and is a warrior in addition. To equip costs 5. Man, that's a pricey card. Cornered by Black Mages reappears. Another Gobu Gardener, yet again. Hey, what's up? Scorpion Sentinel, love seeing it. Oh, damn. Okay, so longtime staple of the franchise, a Coral. He's going to cost just 2, and that's 1 and a plane, and then it costs 1 and a plane to tap the creature from there. He's a 2/2. He's just a long-standing condition. He's like a long-standing tradition in the Final Fantasy community. Another Vincent's Limit Break, right? Super exciting. So then we've got Shadowbringers, right? I got another kind of full art card here. This is an instant. This spell can't be countered. Counter target non-creature spell. Costs a plane and a swamp. I'm sorry, plane and an island, right? But pretty useful. I was just thinking I don't play enough islands. I usually play plain swamp. So I was thinking, I would never have a plain island, right? Oh, hey, guys. Right? Got Gaius Van Basler from Final Fantasy 14. He is... I'm going to keep getting 4 and 14 backward all day, right? He's got a decent cost, 2 and then 2 swamp, 3/2. You can either make each player sacrifice a token creature, a non-token creature, or an enchantment. Decent set of abilities there. Got another Ride the Shoe Puff. We've got Self-Destruct. There's a classic ability in Final Fantasy, usually the ability of a Firebomb. Oh, wow. So this is a nice touchback to like classic Final Fantasy. This is the Earth Crystal, which crystals used to be the whole name of the game, right? I referenced earlier. I love Final Fantasy Union, one of my favorite channels in the world over here. And they do Legends of the Crystal. They have the Legends of the Guardians, their last Kickstarter. They're so great, right? Earth Crystal, right? Classic piece of lore. Green spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If 1 or more +1/+1 counter would be put on a creature you control, twice that many +1/+1s are put onto that creature instead. Sure. Heavy cost though on some of these abilities, right? We also have a foil, The Final Days, from Final Fantasy 14. Said it right that time, right? And then we from 5 have Gone, Town of Ruin, right? And so some of these cards, like not to be blowing past some of the ones that are from my favorite eras or anything. I just got so many packs left to open, right? So I just want to keep making sure we're moving at a clip. But man, this has been so exciting, and like to get that many boosters in one box it's crazy. And like, it's crazy. I feel like I have like an entire Final Fantasy set now. Like I know I barely even scratched the surface, but once again, start with a token card, hero and bird, right? Let's dive in. Shinra reinforcements, a reference to Final Fantasy VII, or 10-2 if you're a deep cutter, right? But Shinra reinforcements, 2 and a swamp. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards, you gain 3 life. I like that they do even explain what milling is here. To mill 3 cards, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. That's how you mill, and it gives you this 2/3, right? Kind of like the heavy cost of everything that Shinra has. Town Greeter from Final Fantasy 1. Kind of a cute card here. 1/1. Once again, you can mill cards. Wow, I got like the mill pack. Oh shit, this is so cool. Ice Magic, it costs 1 and an island. But then it's tiered, and you can choose if you use Blizzard, Blizzara, or Blizzaga, which are the 3 levels of magic spell. You can choose what you pay and what level it does. So like that is such a great way to pay tribute to the franchise. We've got Dwarven Castle Guard, referencing Final Fantasy IV, right? This guy's a 2/1, costs 1 in swamp. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 colorless hero token. Great. Got Thunder Magic, and once again, it's got the tiering. I really love that. Love seeing lightning on so much stuff in this set. Oh, wow. So then over here is Syncopate, which is a Final Fantasy X card with none other than Seymour Guado, the grossest guy in the world. But then wait, hold on. From the grossest guy to the cutest guy, Blitzball, talking Titus. This Blitzball card literally has gold written on it. That's very Blitzball, very Titus. But this card's got like a really fun ability, especially because it's an artifact, so it actually is like a Blitzball. Add 1 mana of any color, and you can sacrifice this artifact to draw 2 cards and activate only if an opponent was dealt combat damage this turn. Like it's crazy because like it's like a Blitzball. So like they're even saying that for this Blitzball to be that powerful, it would have to be used by a legendary creature like Titus. Like that's really interesting. Another snow card. But then, hey, what's up? Rydia, Summoner of the Mist, right? Final Fantasy IV, great seeing you. She's got landfall, and she can summon. Return target saga card with mana value X from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. It gains haste until end of turn. Cute, and you can activate that as a sorcery. Ejecting Aerith right from the game. Right? Hey, Sid. So nearly every Final Fantasy game ever has a Sid. This is a reference to Sid from Final Fantasy 16, right? Sid, Timeless Artificer. I really love that. Artifact creatures and heroes you control get +1/+1 for each Artificer you control and each Artificer in your graveyard. Other abilities, great. We've got Choco, Seeker of Paradise, another Chocobo card. Chocobos are such a central part of Final Fantasy lore. So they even say whenever one or more birds you control attack, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may put them into your hand, then put any number of land cards from among them onto your battlefield, tapped, and the rest into your graveyard. Like birds really are a part of Final Fantasy, and so are Chocobos, right? We've got the Coral Sword from Final Fantasy V, right? We got Hollow, right? Looking real cool. This is really exciting, and then Baron Airship Kingdom from Final Fantasy IV. I'm going to get more into the abilities of some of these cards later on. I'm hoping to do another video where I talk maybe a little bit about my decks and how I came up with them. But like I said, guys, I still got so many more to go, and this is so long already. Oh my gosh. All right, but we're starting this one with an art card. Bam. All right, so over here we have Machinist's Arsenal. This is super exciting. I really love how many of these cards are they're really trying to pull from some of the best moments in canon. And so I'm enjoying getting those. I see that this is 2 of 53. So there's 53 in total. I think I've got 4 now. Thrilling. So a couple of repeats right away automatically in this set. Another Ice Magic. Another Dwarven Castle Guard. Another Thunder Magic. But now I've got an Undercity Dire Rat from Final Fantasy 12. Final Fantasy 12, whether you played the original or the Zodiac edition, whatever it's called, the special one, right? It's a game that I feel like I've never been able to get through all the way, but I feel like I do definitely recognize these guys, right? This Blitzball shot is awesome. Target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn, and making it just fun and cool, and that's the attitude that Blitzball should have. This is a great card with really great art to match. We've got Vane's Treachery from Final Fantasy 12. He's fine. I don't know. I feel like part of the thing that does happen is I'm like, okay, now I'm getting into some cards that don't tie, and I see one that does, but I'm like, that one doesn't tie into my fandom. But I bet it's really cool, and I'm sure if I look it up in a little bit, I'm going to be so thrilled about it. But that's even like the nature of any time you're unboxing, where you're like, oh, I want this card. Oh, I'm not as crazy about that card. Adventurers Inn. This is really cute, referencing Final Fantasy 3. When this town enters, you gain 2 life. That's actually like really logical within Final Fantasy, and Inn is somewhere where you would stop to rest, so you'd be able to re-heal your health. Great. Hey, Barrett! Barrett in Final Fantasy VII Remake is like one of the coolest, most unbelievably handsome characters in video games. I love this. 3 and a mountain. He's got reach. Love that. Whenever Barrett attacks, he deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to defending player. Love that. He's a 4/4. So cool. And then he's got reach because it's ranged. That's so smart. Capital City from Final Fantasy 16, right? It's a land. It's a land. Lands are so cool, but you know what's even cooler? Anima. Oh, that's right. One of the secret summons from Final Fantasy X. Seymour turned his mom into a giant demon. And here she is. I love her. I love the 10 summons. Oh, wow. So then here's Omega, Heartless Evolution from Final Fantasy XIV. Right? You can see pretty heavy cost, pretty heavy pay. He comes with a wave cannon. Crazy ability. A whole lot there. But hold on. Wait. Zanarkand Ancient Metropolis. Once again, you're literally talking about knowing the content of this game. This is the ancient Zanarkand. This land is a town, and it can be used as a sorcery. So I promised myself I wouldn't drop any cards, and then I finally did. So this is a sorcery. Create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each land you own. Then exile this card, and you may play it later from exile. That's amazing. We have a Sabotender from Final Fantasy XI as our hollow. Cute little creature plant. He's a 2/1 with not a heavy cost, right? And then Charlan, Nation of Scholars, which is a land from 14, right? I like how many specialty lands I'm getting. I do really like this age of specialty lands I feel like we're living in. The only thing is, like, occasionally you kind of get into where, like, the specialty lands are great and I love that they all have abilities, but like sometimes I just want to know my deck is like straightforward, and like it gets to be a lot in my head, which is so silly, and it's like not like a real problem. I should maybe then buy fewer cool bundle decks, but no, that'll never happen. So we just got 4 of these doodads left to danged out, so let's get going, right? Hey, let's go. All right, I got a treasure token. Love that. And on the back is a hero. So good to know that I'm seeing some real variance in what I'm getting as my 2-sided tokens. I have Summon Chocomog. Hey, what's up? Once again, this guy's from Final Fantasy VII. Love seeing him again. Hey, we got an item shopkeeper. This is really fun, right? Whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace until end of turn. This is a 2/2 with a low cost. That's pretty nice. I appreciate that. So, for those of you who don't know, one of the worst creatures in Final Fantasy ever is the Great Marborough. And the Great Marborough is this hideous nightmare tentacle monster. And its most powerful attack is called Bad Breath. So the creature known as a Marborough causes bad breath. full on attacking cigarettes. Good for them. Oh man, the ability is bad breath. They kept it now. They kept it. I'm so proud, right? When this creature enters, each opponent discards a card, loses 2 life, and exiles the top 3 of their library. And it's got swamp cycling. That's nuts. That's absolutely a Marlboro. We've got Bard's Bow. Just looking at an artifact, right? There's a lot of cool artifacts representing that Final Fantasy has a long legend of amazing weapons. Same summoner card from before, stuck in Summoner Sanctum. Seeing another Hilgigas. Coming up on another world map. Now, here's one that I really love. Here is a Phoenix Down. Now, Phoenix Down is the thing that brings you back from being unconscious in Final Fantasy. And people always say to me, then why is it a feather? Why is it a feather? It's a Phoenix Down. It's a down feather. It's like a down pillow. It's like a Phoenix Down, so you rest your head, and that's why you feel better. Or it's like a Phoenix magic. You know, it's like, but Phoenix Down, right? Let's just make sure. This says exile this artifact, choose one, return target creature with mana value 4 or less, or exile something undead. That's straight up how it works in Final Fantasy. That's amazing. We've got Realms Sketching, right? Super cool. Create a token that's a copy of a target artifact, creature, or land. Reach in the Horizon, which has a really cool image of the Final Fantasy VII cast. I love that. Search your library for up to 2 basic lands and or town cards with different names and put them on the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Great. Reno and Rude. Hey guys. So these are 2 of the most famous characters from Final Fantasy VII. They are a pair. They've got Menace. They can exile a card. They're a 2/1 with a low cost. Love that for these guys. Midgar, City of Mako, and it's got a sorcery. These lands are amazing. I love this. Enters tapped, and then you can tap it to get a swamp. Maybe I will have to rethink how I feel about weird towns and weird lands this game. Oh, and then I've got a Mountain Chocobo foil. Hey, what's up, baby? And Gongaga, Reactor Town from Final Fantasy VII. This enters tapped, and then it gives you a forest or a mountain. I am really glad that I'm starting to get doubles because I'm going to want things to trade. I'm going to want doubles. Partner Jonah, who's on the show all the time, my partner, also plays and picked up 2 boosters already. So I know he and I are going to be trading a little bit with each other. Right? Hey, what's up, baby? And then we will be selling some dubs, right? Bam! We're down to our last 3 packs, so let's keep moving. Okay. So we've got another art series card to start right here. We've got Locke, looks great. Really love how this comes across, right? So let's get in. We've got a Kieran Merchant. This is referencing 11. Another kind of like basic creature kind of card, but he's got some really interesting abilities. Tap 7. Tap this. Sacrifice this creature. Draw 3 cards. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each town you control. Sure. Slash of Light. This is an instant that deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control plus the number of equipment you control. This is sure. Cool instant. Love it. Can't wait to play with it. We have Mysidian Elder, right? Referencing Final Fantasy IV, right? Another Shinra Reinforcements, but new love of my life. We have a Fat Chocobo, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Fat Chocobo. Fat Chocobo is a summon. He is super cute. He can Wark or Kerplunk. As the saga enters, after your draw step, add a lore counter. Great, right? Because he's got lore abilities, so you use your counters. Adventurer's Airship, referencing Final Fantasy I. Love it. This is an artifact and vehicle. Whenever this vehicle attacks, draw a card, then discard. Love that. You can also give yourself Crew 2. Tap any number of creatures you control with total power 2 or more. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. That's great. We have another Blitz Ball here. Right? Another Reach at the Horizon. Another Reno and Rude. And now, this is cool. Fire Magic, right? Like my Blizzard and Thunder. I don't remember if I already nabbed a Fire, but now not only did I grab a Fire Magic with Fire, Fira, and Firaga, but I nabbed a Fire Crystal. So matches my other crystal. Feels really good to have 2 of the 4 crystals. Hey, what's up? It's the greatest terrorist of all time. It's Kuja Genome Sorcerer. What a horrible monster. He's fine. I love Kuja as much as the next sociopath, but like he is a little bit lower down my list of like it's like Idea, Sephiroth, then Kuja. But Trans Kuja seems to live on the back of this card. Hey, what's up, Trans Kuja? I love that he's another Transformer, right? And he's a rare, so good for me. I'm gonna definitely take a look at some of my cards' rarities after this, right? I've got a Namazu Trader from Final Fantasy XIV, who's also a shiny boy, right? I love how many traders and characters that fit the standard of Final Fantasy lore, like shopkeepers there are. And here's another Vector Imperial City, right? We are truly in the home stretch here. We are on our last 2 packs, and then we done, right? So let's pull this boy open. I have a frog token, and hero token, right? Nice to see. All right, we've got a Hecdize from Final Fantasy II. This is a pretty classic Final Fantasy figure. When this opponent enters, each opponent discards a card. He's a 1/1, and he costs 1 in a swamp. That's not bad. Another summon, Fat Chocobo. Hey, what's up? Sage's Newleaf. It's got job select. It's another equipment. I love how much artifact equipment there is. Like I said, it really feels like Final Fantasy. Here's a weapons vendor. Like I said, these things that are really true to the game, where you would have shopkeepers, you would have innkeepers. Here we've got a weapons vendor. Costs 3 and a plane. When this creature enters, draw a card at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control an equipment, you may pay 1. When you do, attach a target equipment to control target creature. It's great, right? Love that. Haste magic. Shut up. This is what I mean. Like, these are spells from the game. +3/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. That's got Cloud right on it. Love that. We've got a Laporte Scout from Final Fantasy XIV. Little creature rabbit baby, right? For those of you who play like otter decks, right? This would be a really great fit for somebody who plays like an otter. I guess not really, because otter decks would be, a little bit more islandy. But like another great like rabbit deck. Like I play a heavy plains, a little rabbity deck and some cats. I love some cat decks. Another Vane's Treachery card. Great to see it. And then from 13, we have Eden, Seat of the Sanctum. Really cool to see another land, another town. Love that. We have Evil Reawakened, referencing Final Fantasy 15. Now, I know I got the art card for him before, but now I have a playable Locke. Oh no, guys, I'm too excited. I just turned the next thing and it's Ultimecia! And another Ultimecia! She's everywhere. She's everywhere. Oh, I'm so excited. So, I'm a big baby about 8. So excited. Can't wait to dive into this. She's uncommon. We all know she's way better than uncommon. Dark Confidant, referencing Final Fantasy XIV. Looks super cool, right? Can't wait to get into reading some of these longer cards. I've got a Sephiroth Intervention holo foil baby, right? And then tapping it off with a forest full of chocobos. All right, guys, we are finally on to the last set. You guys can see how much more I'm like, let's get through this. Let's right? So, it's the end. It's going to be the game over screen, right? Nobody wants that. Oh, cool. So I'm finishing this off with a different token than I've gotten. I got a Knight token. What's up? Love that. So I got another Sage's Noliths, right? I got another Weapons Vendor. I got another Haste Magic. Another Hecdize. Another Town Greeter. Another Laporte Scout. But my special art card is To the Crystal Tower, and it's side to side. It looks so cool. It looks so good. I love these arts. It's a rare. Costs 1 and 3 islands. Choose 2. Counter target spell. Return target permanent to its owner's hand. Tap all creatures your opponent controls. Draw a card. Wow. Godhood. Summon Shiva from Final Fantasy X. I think I will. I love her. Oh, she looks so cool. No, it's really great. Her Diamond Dust, just, we all know it, right? Saja's Chocobo, another one of these. Summon Primal Garuda. That's really interesting. Love this. And it's one that gets token counters, so you can do different abilities with it. But, oh man, I got another super cool art card. I got a Summon Chocomog. This is so fun. I love these. They just make it all look so cool. They really bring a little bit more to it. I got a Summon Titan. This guy comes with Reach and Trample. I love that. And then I got a foil Gratia from Final Fantasy XIV. Hey, what's up? And finally, Baron Airship Kingdom, my last foil land. It's just crazy to me how amazing these sets are, how cool these cards are. I'm in love with this. I'm so glad that I took the time to do this with you guys. I hope that you guys had as much fun as I did. One more time, just to plug something I love needlessly. I love Final Fantasy Union, and so like I know that I haven't had a chance to play every one of these games beginning to end, and like so that's a great channel where I get a little bit more information. Really, makes it easier. But like I said, I love all of the things this came with. I am so excited to get to play with people. Like I'm gonna be going online soon and using my code to play this on Arena. And I can't wait to see you guys all there. So until next time, you guys, you know what to do. You guys should check out everything on this channel, whether that's X's for Podcast, X's for Comics, Husbands Talking More or Less, where me and the Hubs, the producer of this whole thing, get deep diving on all sorts of stuff. We also repost some of our favorite stuff there. Definitely, though, check out everything on this channel here at X's for Show on YouTube. You guys can like, comment, subscribe. We love it when you guys do those things. Trust me. But 3 things we also want to see you guys do. Stay safe, be brave, and evolve daily. And keep opening your booster packs. And while you're doing it, remember, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on Arena.